Ask Representative Hooper if you would please explain the bill.
Good morning, Chairman and members. House Bill 865 pertains to the Pinellas Suncoast Transit Authority. It's a local bill in Pinellas County. PSTA is the county's bus transportation system. They currently levy a 0.75 mil ad valorem tax on all property owners. The County Commission is coming forward in the near future with a proposed transportation sales tax initiative of some amount, 1 cent or 1/2 cent. What this bill does is clearly, the only thing it does, it says, should that bill come to referendum and pass, that sales tax initiative come to referendum and pass, that PSTA, if they take any of the funding of the sales tax initiative, they must cease levying their ad valorem taxation. So potentially it saves the taxpayers in my county 0.75 mils, which is about $32 million off their tax bill if this passes. That's the bill, Mr. Chairman.
Okay, I have no amendments on the bill. Do the members have any questions on the bill? Questions on the bill? Representative Ahern.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Representative Hooper, what was the inspiration or genesis from behind this bill? Where did it come from?
Mr. Chairman.
Representative,
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Representative, on two separate occasions, not together, PSTA board members came to me, and those board members the board is mostly comprised of local elected officials. So they came to me knowing that this issue would be potentially coming forward. Obviously, they're worried about their taxpayers, and as it progressed through that it became aware to me that without this bill, PSTA could today continue to levy that ad valorem tax and then take part of that transportation sales tax money, and that to me is double taxation. So two different local elected members approached me first.
Follow up, Mr. Chair.
follow up.
Thank you. So this $32 million that they're currently capped at, this bill, with this 1 cent sales tax increase, would round up. It says in the analysis to about $120 million. What are they proposing to do with the rest of this money?
Chairman.
Representative.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Representative, they don't propose today to do anything. The 1 cent or increased transportation sales tax would be for transportation projects throughout the county. PSTA is a bus service. They're going to have to compete with roads and bridges and any other form of transportation initiative, whether that's city trolleys throughout the county. So there is no, T-BARTA is actually our regional transportation authority and has a master plan for regional transportation through the 7-county Tampa Bay area. So there are no specific projects today on PSTA's agenda to use any or all of this funding.
And
Follow up.
thank you, Mr. Chairman. So this 1% surtax, as it were, this will be a permanent. Would this be a permanent funding source?
Chairman, thank you, Mr. Chairman. Until the voters decide they don't want to do it anymore and vote it out, it would probably be up to a 1 cent sales tax throughout the county. Yes, sir.
And just one final follow-up.
Follow up.
Mr. Chair. Thank you. It talks about 4 times in this bill about a fixed guideway rapid transit system. Could you that seems to me that it's talking about a light rail system here in their analysis. Is that correct?
Representative Hooper.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Members, in the bill, it's 2 pages, and not one spot in those 2 pages does it say train, rail, other initiative. It speaks to only that if a sales tax increase passes by referendum and PSTA chooses to take any part of that funding, they must cease ad valorem taxation. Must. Doesn't say anywhere in the bill about any type of specific project anywhere in the county.
Then one. I'm sorry, Mr. Chair.
Representative Ahern.
So the cap, the $32 million cap, would that have? Is that what? With that cap in place, how would they expect to do these other projects? There was a reason for them to have this cap in place? Is it just that isn't enough money to do all these projects?
Representative Hooper?
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Representative, there's and the rest of the members, I'm sure you may have been contacted by a variety of people that have tried to tell you what a horrible bill this is, and that I'm supporting a sales tax, and that I'm trying to build a train, and I'm trying to get the high-speed rail to come from somewhere into Pinellas. I'm protecting the taxpayers of Pinellas County by preventing them from being double taxed as they could today if the county passes a sales tax. I won't support a sales tax increase. I'll vote no. This bill speaks only to that issue.
And
One final follow-up.
okay,
Representative
thank you
Faber.
very much, Mr. Chair, for your indulgence on this. And did I just hear you say that you would vote no on the tax increase?
Representative Hooper.
Thank you, Chairman and members. You did hear me say that, and there seems to be, and I know you voted against the bill in a delegation. I'm fine with that, and you were one of two. But there is a perception in my county that a lot of you have been contacted about, that this is something that a certain senator and I are driving to bring rail to Pinellas. We couldn't afford rail if we wanted to. You heard me, and I said that on purpose. I articulated what I would do with that vote when it comes to me, and I did that on purpose to put it on the record, because
Representative Hooper, I've read your bill here, and it talks about millage, taxes, tax collection, certifying tax anticipation, and never talks about railroads. And I think we've already found out a couple of years ago through special session what a sorry outfit we are to try to develop a train or run a train in this state. And this bill only talks about taxes, and if I understand it, and this is my question, this bill proposes a tax swap where you're entertaining a sales tax, which is voluntary, for ad valorem bad tax, which is involuntary. Is that true?
Representative Hooper.
thank you, Mr. Chair. Representative Van Zant, I almost 100% agree with you. I would assume PSTA would always have the choice to keep their millage